What's that? Oh, trees. Oh. Toad, come on. Come on, Toad, come on.
We've been out here for a long time. Can't we stop and rest a little bit?
Yeah, we can rest, but I'm worried that the sun's gonna go down before we get back.
Well, I'm going to see right now. The sun's going down on this day for me. We got to stop and we got to make camp because.
Okay, so wait, I think we've been by here before.
Well, someone has their footprints.
Are we
We've just
walking
been going
in circles?
I think I've sat here before too because my bum's still wet from last time.
Wow, that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
Oh, are we gonna have to spend the night in the woods, do you think, honestly?
I think so. I think we have to. I don't know any other choice.
We need to assess the situation.
Okay, we're lost. That's how we assess it. We're lost.
Okay, we know that. Thanks
Okay.
for pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
Calm down. That's the second bit. You need to calm down. Okay?
Okay.
You worked here for 30 years. How do you not know where we are right now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so if we're spending the night, let's look at, okay, what do we have?
Our assets. What are our assets?
Yes, very good.
My brain.
Yes,
Not
definitely.
anymore.
Oh,
Used to, not anymore. Yours is
Okay,
good.
I'm pretty strong. Like,
Okay.
I could lift this stick up, no problem.
A squirrel could lift that stick up.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, well,
Okay.
so we don't have much going
Well-
for us then.
What do you got in your pockets?
Great thinking. Okay, let's empty out our pockets and see what we have.
Show me what do you got in your
Okay, in my pockets.
pockets. Maybe we can use for
My
survival.
van keys.
Your van keys. If we find your van, oh my gosh, don't leave that there. That would be horrible.
I have a peppermint wrapper.
Peppermint wrapper.
Okay.
I might eat that later.
Ooh, I don't have a caramel in my pocket. And also
A nut, a bolt.
a dooley bopper.
A dooley bopper.
A dooley bopper.
Okay.
Okay, so-
anything important we can use? Or that piece of candy.
Okay,
that's gonna
nothing.
knock you on-
Oh, I have a hidden pocket. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh.
Of course she does. Feather.
Yes.
Are you using that to knock me over?
No, I just love this thing.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
Yeah. I don't know if it's useful at all in this situation, but it's beautiful.
I know what it's from.
What is it from?
It's from a yellow shafted flicker.
Oh, one of our 7 woodpeckers?
Yes, one of the 7 woodpeckers.
Wow.
Well, here, this is called a shaft, right?
Makes sense.
And it's yellow, thus the name. Yellow. Actually, I think they're all called northern flickers now, but yellow shafted flicker.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
it. Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not particularly useful, but
No.
interesting nonetheless.
Yes. What else you got?
I don't know.
You gotta
Let
be
me
able to
see.
use something.
What
for
do
our
you have in
survival.
your pocket while I'm digging around in
well,
here?
typical things you have in your pockets when you're going hiking.
Yeah.
Um,
Obviously, why would you carry anything else besides what you need?
I got a beaver skull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if we need to cut down a tree,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
maybe.
I'm sure not, but
Okay.
I just think they're really cool, and I just happened to see it there in your nature center. As I just tucked it in my pocket. I was going to return it later.
That's what all the kids say when
Yeah,
they take
yeah.
things from the touch table.
But you know, they do have really powerful front teeth.
They do.
Matter
they
of
do.
fact, if you notice, they're brown in the front, but they're white on the back.
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Well, the front part is a harder material than the back part,
Oh.
and so as they chew, the back wears off easier. So they always have sharp-looking teeth.
Yes.
And then you'll notice he's a vegetarian. He's an herbivore.
Uh-huh.
His back teeth are very, very flat. He doesn't have any canines. There's a
Yeah,
space here
yeah.
for canines. So I just thought maybe that'd
could
be
help
something to
us.
have in my pocket.
Okay. Right. Why not? Of
Oh, yeah.
course. Okay.
What else you got?
Yeah, well, let's see. I also have a
Ooh.
praying mantis egg case.
Well, you never know when that's going to come in handy.
No, you don't. And I don't know how it would ever be handy except for, in a teaching situation, but it is a egg case where the praying mantis young will hatch out of this.
And they'll look just like miniatures of the adults, won't they?
Yeah. I always tell kids, if you find one of these, don't bring it inside.
Oh, no.
No, because you could have a lot of praying mantises
Hanging around the house.
in your house.
And what they'll do if they don't find something to eat right away, like a nice juicy fly, they'll eat each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Good thing we're not praying mantises.
That candy you had is going to be where I'm going.
Oh, you did see that then, huh? I thought I got
Another
it back.
thing I have in my pocket, excuse me while I stand up and bring out. Well, hey, this will come in handy.
What
you
is it?
got?
Well, I thought you dropped something. You did, a molar from the beaver.
Oh, I hate that when that happens.
For
Spoon.
dental
I
care.
got a little wooden spoon.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
that is nice.
It
I
looks
actually
like-
carved that. Did you take
Did you
that from my
Did you carve
office? Yeah, sure
That
did.
is. Oh, do you have the knife you carved it with? Because that would be a handy outdoor
No, why didn't you?
asset.
Why'd you bring a wooden spoon instead of a pocket knife?
Thought we might find some ice cream.
Well, if we make chili, we could use that.
Okay, I'm just gonna give that back to you then.
Thanks. I'll take that beaver tooth too. Let's see
You
what
got?
else I got. Oh, well, I have a magnifying glass.
Well, you could start a fire with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
good thinking.
Yeah. We started,
Yes.
That was one good thing we brought.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Very
just-
good. Okay. After this.
We'll need some sun though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
We're
fading
gonna have to
fast.
wait on that.
Okay. Very good.
What do I?
Oh,
What?
a woodpecker tongue.
Everybody needs a woodpecker.
Yeah. I
tongue.
don't know why more people don't carry these around.
Well, first of all, woodpeckers like them, and they don't
It's
want you
true.
to have them. That's why.
That would explain
Yeah.
a lot.
Yes.
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 We might be in trouble actually.
Yeah. It's illegal to have them unless you have a special.
Permit, which we have
We
back
do.
at the nature center. If
Well,
we could
she
ever
does.
get
I
there.
don't have it anymore, but anyway.
But what's so cool about the woodpecker tongue is the barbs
Yeah.
on there. So when they impale that bug, it's not going to slip off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, just like a barb on a fishhook.
Yeah. So cool.
Plus, their tongues are their tongues are really, really long. When a woodpecker pulls its tongue inside its mouth,
Yeah.
it's so long it has to wrap part of it up underneath the skin of its skull.
Yeah. So
Really
if
cool.
if I were to pull a woodpecker tongue, it'd be like.
Exactly. It doesn't make that noise, which
Just
is
like
unfortunate. That would be people
I know.
like, I hear a woodpecker.
Lit-looing.
Zip-zooing.
Lut-looing.
Yes. I also have in my pocket,
Huh. Yeah. What you got?
a carnivore.
Ah.
Yeah, just in case
You know.
you need one.
Yeah.
need
You have
one.
a weird skull obsession. I'm
Yeah,
discovering.
but you know, skulls are really cool, and a lot of times, kids find skulls in the woods all the time, and they're
Yeah.
like, "What are they?" And you may not know if it's a coyote or a fox or a beaver, but you can tell right away whether it's a meat eater or not,
How?
because meat eaters have fangs right there,
Oh,
which
they're
they call
canines.
canines. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can find one of these, say, "Well, I don't know if it's a coyote or not," which this is, but it must eat meat. It's got fangs.
Yeah.
And its back teeth are pretty pointy and sharp. That's another sign it's a carnivore.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Not really
Helpful
useful
in our situation?
No.
None whatsoever.
No. Not at
All right,
all.
what do you got?
Okay. Let's see. I.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
Yes.
Not helpful at all.
Not at all. This is pretty cool though.
What you got?
It's the exoskeleton of a dragonfly.
Yeah.
Probably a green darner. Thanks, Moni. But yeah, in a survival situation, an exoskeleton of basically anything besides a house is not really going to be useful. So
That's
a
great.
bummer.
But dragonfly teenagers, as I like to call them,
Yes.
they have some really cool adaptations. So
They
I can
do.
see why you have that in your pocket.
Why don't you share with everyone your favorite?
Well, I have two
adaptation?
favorites. One of their adaptations is their air tubes are inside their rear end, and so what they do is they pull in water into the rear end, and then they extract that oxygen, and then they can use it for jet propulsion. They can
Yeah.
shoot out that water out the backside, and they can scoot across
Yeah.
the water.
Jet propulsion toots, as I like to say.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, they have the world's coolest lower lip. It tucks underneath their chin, and their lower lip comes out and grabs whatever comes by and brings it back to their mouth. I'd like to have a lower lip like that, like
Yeah.
when people are walking by with a nice piece of chocolate cake or something.
Or like a buffet. You
Yeah.
wouldn't even have to move very
I
far.
wouldn't have to use my hands.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It would be.
Like someone has bacon and you just got it right there.
I think that's a. Do you have any bacon
I
right
don't
now?
have any
Because
bacon.
that would be a survival
I'm
food.
getting hungry.
Well, let's see what else I got. So far, nothing I got's going to help
Oh.
us to survive.
Hot wheel car. I don't even know.
No.
No.
Ah, there we go. It's a little tiny acorn.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Very. But how is it useful?
Well, it's neat. You take out the acorn, the nut itself, and you can throw that back to nature because something's going to eat it, or it's gonna grow into a tree, or it can even be a little house for something. But this, ladies and gentlemen, the cap as we call it, this is a great little
Wow.
whistle.
That is cool.
Hey, that's one thing it's got that's good.
That's pretty awesome.
It's a survival item, I think.
Yeah.
I made one wise choice.
Maybe more than what we have so far. I would say the acorn and the magnifying glass. The good news, I also have a good sense of humor. That's what we have. We also have a gastropod fossil.
No, not a gastropod
Yes,
fossil.
a gastropod. Here, check that out. Because I thought in here...
Could you get anything smaller than this?
No. I learned from my previous naturalist friend that it's fun to put small things in cute little glass containers. So
we could possibly use the glass container to collect water.
Yes.
Melt it after we start a fire with the
magnifying glass.
yeah. But it's a little tiny gastropod snail fossil.
Very cool. I thought I brought my trilobite also, but apparently
I'm not quite sure you should be carrying glass in your pocket. But we could break this and use it to cut branches.
So likely. I feel like our chances of survival are dropping by the minute.
I know. I think we'd be better off wandering aimless.
Yes, I think so too. Suddenly the acorn whistle does seem like the best bet. All right, let's see what else I got.
What you got?
Let me just grab the rest of everything I have in my bag. Woo! Okay, wait, here we go. Okay. I have a Snapple lid. Fun fact is an octopus has 3 hearts. So
hey,
that's
useful.
Cool.
I didn't know that.
Here's the trilobites that I was talking about. So another glass container. Phillips head screw. I don't know. I honestly didn't even know that was in there. A chapstick.
Always important. Very important. A knife.
And a knife.
Wow. And my last contribution to our journey through the woods.
Yeah. Our night of survival. Oh.
I have a raccoon skull.
Great.
Obviously, I was going for a omnivore, a carnivore, and an herbivore.
Yes, when you stole those from the nature center. We might as well call Bear Grylls, because I think this could be a survival show right here.
I'm pretty sure no one wants to use this information to survive.
Wait a second.
What?
The tribal sounds that I'm hearing?
Are they hearing it? That's the question.
I don't know. Did you guys just hear that? I heard it.
What did you think it means?
What is that?
What?
Is that your phone?
Oh!
Let's call for help.
What a great idea.
We are not going to survive. Phone a friend. Phone a friend. Someone come pick us up out here. You know what? Wait a second.
What?
I think I see the nature center.
Oh.
It's right over there.
Hey.
Maybe we should try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I know that you have a kind of a weird obsession with skulls.
Skulls are cool, man.
It's not really a weird obsession. The weird part is that you take them with you hiking. That's the odd part.
I just thought maybe they wanted to go back in the woods again.
Yes, that's true.
It's been a long time for this raccoon.
That's true. Well, I guess our words of wisdom to you folks are, if you're going to hike with skulls in your pocket, because you never know when someone's going to want to film an Adventures with Toad and Timberdoodle.
That's correct. That's right. Oh my goodness. They need to actually, you know what? If you really want to know how to survive, come to one of your survival classes.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Or you can also get like a membership to like Hampton Inn.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Very good. Or keep that phone on you when you hike.
I would too.
That's a great idea.
And Toad.
And Timberdoodle!
Have a nice day.
Signing off. Ooh, it does look cold on my rear.
Yeah, I need some long underwear on. Would have been a smart thing for today.
Okay. Whoop. Baby.
Oh,
Oh no,
sorry.
you just dropped something else.
Am I dropping teeth?
I don't know, but my bottom is so wet.
Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd.
All right. Oh,